We have seen something spectacular on Super Sunday when you look at the T20 World Cup. Afghanistan, dream shattered in Mumbai, but arising like a phoenix in Arness Vale. And because of that, the victory that they have achieved over Australia today by 21 runs has thrown even Group 1 wide open when you have to look at the permutations and combinations. All the 8 teams who have qualified for the Super 8 stage, no team has officially made it to the semi-final. India are one step closer. They will come to know their opponents by today because England, USA are going to play in the night, followed by West Indies, South Africa. Now, after Afghanistan's win, what has happened? India sitting very pretty with plus 2.425 with 4 points. Australia with plus 0.223 from plus 2.7, it's dipped. Afghanistan minus 0.65 because their net run rate took a beating against India. Bangladesh are minus 2.489, but even now they have a chance of making it to the semi-final. Yes, in this qualifying scenario, this is how it's going to be because with this loss, Australia are on the brink of elimination because they are going to face India. And if they don't win against India, game over for them. Afghanistan, Bangladesh are still in with a chance. And that is why both your games on Monday and Tuesday are knockouts. There is no dead rubber in the Super 8 stage at this point in time. Absolutely none. Let's begin with India, the easiest when it comes to qualification and elimination. For India, if they win versus Australia by any margin, they will qualify for the semi-finals and they will be on top of the group. Very important considering that Guyana has got rain and the team that finishes on top of the group, they will go through to the final. If that is the case, if the game gets totally washed out in Providence, Guyana. But India can still get eliminated. We are also cracking jokes about South Africa, right? That, oh, one loss, they can be eliminated. India are also on that because if the situation presents itself, if Australia win by 41 runs against India and Afghanistan thrash Bangladesh by 83 runs, India are eliminated. That is how fine the net run rate margins are. It has happened because see what happened in the case of Afghanistan versus New Zealand. They beat New Zealand by 84 runs. So don't rule out an Afghanistan beating Bangladesh by a big margin, but if India don't win against Australia, 41 runs, if they lose by more than that, then they are out if Bangladesh lose by that margin of 83 to Afghanistan. For Australia, they are now on the brink. Finally, the luck has run out for them at the worst possible time because for qualification, they have to beat India at St. Lucia and hope Afghanistan lose to Bangladesh. Then they will be on 4. If Afghanistan lose to Bangladesh, Bangladesh will be on 2 and Afghanistan will be on 2. So that is the ideal situation for them. If they are to be eliminated, these are the situations. They lose to India and Afghanistan beat Bangladesh. Now, even the victory comes with the terms and condition because if Australia, supposing in the chase of 160, that is the cutoff that has been given for illustration and calculation purposes. If Australia win by 1 run, then if Afghanistan beat Bangladesh by 36 or more runs, then Afghanistan will go through. So Australia have to win and win by a big margin. That is the only way they can avoid elimination. If they win by a small margin, Afghanistan will know then what to do because they play the later game. India versus Australia is at St. Lucia, but Afghanistan versus Bangladesh is the last league game. So that's why Afghanistan will know what to do. Because the ideal situation for them is India beat Australia and they beat Bangladesh. And as I mentioned, for qualification, if Australia win by 1 run or somewhere very, very low, then Afghanistan will have to win by 36 plus runs against Bangladesh. So that's how they will secure their qualification. But for elimination, Australia beat India, they lose to Bangladesh. In case Australia win by 1 run, if Afghanistan do not win by less than 36, if they win by 36 runs or less, then they are eliminated. If Australia win by 1 run and Afghanistan win by 30 runs versus Bangladesh, Afghanistan are eliminated. Surprisingly, even Bangladesh are still in it. For them, they have to ensure, for qualification purposes, Australia lose by 55 runs or more to India. That is the only way that will ensure that their net run rate dips and they beat Afghanistan by 31 runs or more. This is the equation. Total of 86 runs, that is the margin that they need. So, if Australia lose by 55 runs or more and then they beat Afghanistan by 31 runs or more, then Bangladesh somehow mathematically are still alive. Elimination, it's simple. Lose to Afghanistan in the last game. So, in that way, what happened today at Arniswale has really thrown Group 1 open. We thought Group 2 would be complicated. Today, we will come to know your 2 semi-finalists. On Monday, you will come to know the last 2, Monday and Tuesday. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. Bye-bye.